news. Netizens are uncomfortable with Hyunna's excessive skinship towards E'Dawn.
Hyunna, who is originally from Wonder Girls and then was a member of 4 Minute and is now a solo artist who also performs with the K-pop group Triple H, was caught in a GIF chest bumping one of her other Triple H members, and Korean netizens were not very happy about it. I want to read some of their comments. Can you imagine what the response would be if a guy shoved his privates into a girl's chest? E'Dawn looks so uncomfortable. Hyunna used to be sexy, but now she's just overdoing it. Lately, I just get the feeling that she's a rich Ajumma who's playing with young men. Stephanie, what's your reaction to this?
There was another comment that you didn't read, which was, even close friends don't do this. And that's the one that I kind of felt drawn to, because close friends do this in Korea and actually kind of around the world. You do things to make each other uncomfortable, and especially if this was 2 guys, there would be no problem. If this was 2 girls, there would be no problem. It's just because Hyunna is getting older and there is ageism.
When the other issue here, the core issue, is that the culture in Korea is a lot more conservative than most places around the world, and therefore young people see this as an infringement on normal behavior. If we haven't heard from Hui or E'Dawn, I'm not sure who got the chest bump. Until we hear from them their discomfort and displeasure with this action, none of us really are here to be able to judge properly.
You start bordering into what is sexual harassment in the workplace and what is acceptable. And maybe this is acceptable, maybe it's overstepping boundaries. We don't know, but this goes to the much bigger question of what is this? Is this okay? Is this not okay? But they are in a group together, so they are far more intimate and know each other far better than anyone else will ever know them.
We have not shot a Hollyback News video in a little bit of time now. We've been taking sort of a break, but you and I still chat daily about different things that happen in K-pop. And one of the things that we've been talking about that's more in reference to YouTube is that in order to be successful on YouTube, you have to continue to push the limits and the levels. And I think not only does this correlate with YouTube, but it correlates with K-pop, correlates with everything in order to be successful. Hyunna is only 26 years old, but one of these comments is she's being called an Ajumma. Ajummas are not 26 years old, but it feels like Hyunna's been in the game forever.
And she has been in the game for a long time.
Yeah, but she's only 26.
Exactly. It's like, if you've seen them, they're over. They're done. Right. Goodbye.
So she has to keep pushing the limit in the level of which she grabs your attention. This is really kind of why this is happening. Well, I'm sure she didn't do the sort of thing when she debuted or even when she was around men, because I know she was in a couple of female groups in the beginning. As time goes by and your popularity drops off a little bit, you got to think of more new, innovative ways to grab people's attention.
But this is typical Hyunna behavior. Hyunna has been doing this for a long time.
Chest bumping?
She's been getting physical with the guys that she performs with since she was back, oh my goodness, way back. She was doing it in 4 Minute when she was doing the Troublemaker duo. You know, she was getting all up in the businesses. This is typical Hyunna behavior, and she's a very sexual person. There's several people that are girls in K-pop that have been getting a lot of flack lately, like Jessie and Hyun, because they've been very sexy, and there has been kind of this slut shaming going on that I think is a little ridiculous.
Do you also feel like the double standard between men doing this towards women, because obviously that's a different situation and context also matters, but men normally aren't allowed to do this same sort of equivalent behavior towards women, at least not on camera. It wouldn't be considered acceptable. But can women do it? Is it acceptable?
It shouldn't happen regardless. Like, we don't know their friendship, we don't know their interaction and what they're okay with. But there is a double standard between guys and girls, with guys not being able to do things and girls being able to do that. But at the same time, there's things that are okay. If 2 guys would go up and chest bump each other and get all up in each other's business, girls would be like, oh my gosh, it's so cute.
They do it all the time in sports.
And they do it in K-pop,
and these guys aren't gay either. They're just doing it because it's just part of a way to express affection or encouragement, you know, like in basketball.
I don't know sports and basketball because I haven't done all of that, but I'm not a sportsy person.
Do you feel like K-netizens have overreacted here?
Yes, but I think that netizens in general, especially in the entertainment industry, have gotten to where they start giving their opinion a little bit too much. Like, you're walking such a fine line. You can't do this right. You can't do that right. Everybody will always have an opinion on something.
It's sort of like a few of these people who might have commented are just jealous of Hyuna.
That's possible.
We have been taking a little bit of a break. One of the reasons why is Steph has a brand new website. It is linked down below if you want to check it out, stephanieishler.com. I want to know people's reaction to this about the K-netizen comments. Comments, you guys.
What are your thoughts on skinship? What are your thoughts on groups interacting and getting physical with each other? And also on skinship just in showing skin. What are your thoughts?
The young groups, the young boy groups, don't seem to be taking their shirts off as much as some of the older groups like Big Bang, Shiny. Like, I was looking NCT 127, 101. There was a bunch of other groups, NTIC, Target. Nobody takes their shirt off anymore. So it is sort of like you can tell that the K-netizens are like no to the skinship, even with the men. Have you guys been noticing that too? Let us know what you're thinking down below. Click the like button. Thank you for supporting us here at Holla You Back. Click the bell for notifications. And don't forget to subscribe for more Holla You Back news. That's it. We're out of here. Hasta luego.
Bye.